Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating life and times of Pope Leo XIV, the first American Pontiff. From humble beginnings to the highest echelon of the Catholic Church, his story is one of faith and determination. We'll explore his upbringing, his ascent through the ranks of the Church, and the defining moments of his papacy. Join me as we delve into the life of this remarkable figure, examining his influence on global politics and the legacy he continues to build. Born Michael Joseph Garrigan in the heartland of America, few could have predicted the extraordinary path ahead for this young man from a devout Irish Catholic family. Growing up in a small town, the values of faith, community, and service were deeply ingrained in him. His early life was marked by a deep sense of spirituality and a thirst for knowledge. He excelled in his studies, showing a particular aptitude for theology and philosophy. Drawn to the priesthood, Michael embarked on a journey that would forever alter the course of his life. He entered seminary, immersing himself in theological studies and dedicating himself to a life of service within the Church. His time in seminary was marked by rigorous academic pursuits and a deepening of his faith. Upon his ordination, Father Garrigan embarked on his priestly ministry, serving in parishes across the United States. He quickly earned a reputation as a gifted orator and a compassionate pastor, deeply connected to the needs of his parishioners. His sermons resonated with people from all walks of life, offering messages of hope and forgiveness. Father Garrigan's reputation as a rising star within the Church began to grow. Little did he know that his journey would lead him to the Vatican, where he would make history as the first American Pope. Father Garrigan's dedication and leadership qualities were evident from the very beginning of his ministry. His passion for serving the community and his unwavering commitment to his faith made him a beloved figure among his parishioners. These qualities saw him rise through the ranks of the Church, earning respect and admiration from both his peers and the laity. He was appointed as a bishop, serving with distinction in several dioceses across the United States. His leadership was marked by a deep sense of responsibility and a genuine care for the spiritual and physical well-being of his flock. His tenure as bishop was marked by his commitment to social justice and his advocacy for the poor and marginalized. He initiated numerous programs aimed at alleviating poverty and providing support to those in need. His reputation as a man of deep faith and integrity reached beyond the United States. His work caught the attention of international religious communities, and he became known as a bridge builder between different cultures and faiths. He was invited to speak at international conferences, where his insights on matters of faith and global affairs garnered respect. His eloquence and wisdom made him a sought-after speaker and advisor. Within the Vatican, whispers of this American cleric with a global perspective began to circulate. His ability to address contemporary issues with a blend of tradition and modernity made him a unique figure in the Church. His name was increasingly mentioned in conversations about potential candidates for high office within the Church. His progressive yet deeply rooted approach to faith resonated with many. The College of Cardinals saw in him a leader for our times, a man who understood the challenges facing the Church and the world. They believed he could guide the Church through a period of significant change and renewal. When the time came to choose a successor to the papacy, all eyes turned to the United States. The anticipation was palpable as the world awaited the decision of the conclave. In a historic conclave, the world watched as white smoke billowed from the chimney of the Sistine Chapel, signaling the election of a new pope. The moment was filled with hope and excitement. The announcement echoed across St. Peter's Square. Annuntio vobis gaudium magnum, habemus papam. I announce to you a great joy, we have a pope. The crowd erupted in applause and celebration. The faithful gathered in the square erupted in cheers as the identity of the new pontiff was revealed. Cardinal Michael Joseph Garrigan, now Pope Leo XIV. His election was a momentous occasion. The first American pope in history had been elected. This unprecedented event marked a new era for the Catholic Church. The world marveled at this historic moment, a testament to the global reach of the Catholic Church. People from all corners of the globe felt a connection to this new leader. His election signaled a new chapter not just for the Church but for the relationship between the United States and the Vatican. It was a time of renewed hope and possibilities. Pope Leo XIV's journey to the papacy was a testament to his unwavering faith and his ability to connect with people from all walks of life. His story continues to inspire millions around the world. From the moment he stepped onto the balcony overlooking St. Peter's Square, Pope Leo XIV captivated the world with his warmth and humility. His presence was a breath of fresh air, signaling a new era for the Church. He spoke of the need for compassion, understanding, and a renewed commitment to the Church's core values. His words resonated deeply with people from all walks of life, inspiring hope and a sense of unity. His papacy was marked by significant reforms, addressing long-standing issues within the Church. He tackled these challenges head-on, determined to bring about meaningful change. He believed in the power of dialogue, and sought to build bridges with other faiths and cultures. His efforts in promoting interfaith harmony were groundbreaking, fostering mutual respect and understanding. One of his most notable reforms focused on addressing the issue of clericalism, advocating for greater transparency and accountability within the Church hierarchy. He aimed to dismantle the barriers that separated the clergy from the laity. He stressed the importance of shared responsibility and the need for all members of the Church to play an active role in its mission. This inclusive approach revitalized communities and encouraged greater participation. He also championed the role of women in the Church, recognizing their invaluable contributions and advocating for their greater involvement in leadership positions. His support for gender equality was a significant step forward. Pope Leo XIV's reforms extended to the Vatican's financial dealings, pushing for greater transparency and accountability. He believed that financial integrity was crucial for the Church's credibility. He believed that the Church's resources should be used responsibly and ethically, always with the needs of the poor and marginalized in mind. His commitment to social justice was unwavering. He also addressed the issue of environmental stewardship, calling for a greater awareness of the interconnectedness of all creation. His environmental advocacy highlighted the moral imperative to protect our planet. He saw climate change as a moral issue, urging world leaders to take concrete steps to address this global challenge. His passionate pleas for action resonated on the world stage. His papacy was not without its critics, however. Some within the Church resisted his reforms, seeing them as too radical. Despite the opposition, he remained undeterred. Despite the challenges, Pope Leo XIV remained steadfast in his commitment to dialogue, reform, and his vision of a more inclusive and compassionate Church. His resilience in the face of adversity was inspiring. He believed that the Church had a vital role to play in addressing the pressing issues of our time. His legacy of reform and compassion continues to influence the Church and the world today. Pope Leo XIV's papacy unfolded against a backdrop of global unrest and uncertainty. Wars, famines, and political upheavals dominated headlines, testing the limits of diplomacy. He used his platform to speak out against injustice, violence, and the persecution of religious minorities. His voice, imbued with moral authority and a deep concern for humanity, resonated far beyond the walls of the Vatican. He called for peace in conflict zones, urging world leaders to seek diplomatic solutions. His appeals for peace were not mere words. He dispatched papal envoys to mediate conflicts. Pope Leo XIV also addressed the growing refugee crisis, urging nations to open their hearts and borders to those fleeing persecution. He reminded the world of our shared humanity and the moral imperative to care for the most vulnerable. His papacy was also marked by his efforts to engage with the digital age. He recognized the power of social media and the internet to connect people across borders and cultures. He used these platforms to share his messages of hope, peace, and solidarity with a global audience. His willingness to engage with the modern world endeared him to many, particularly young people. Pope Leo XIV's papacy was a testament to the enduring power of faith to inspire hope in times of darkness. Pope Leo XIV's influence extended far beyond the walls of the Vatican, shaping global politics and interfaith dialogue. His tenure as the head of the Catholic Church was marked by a profound commitment to addressing the pressing issues of our time. His moral authority, coupled with his American background, gave him a unique platform to influence world events. This combination allowed him to bridge cultural and political divides in ways that few others could. He met with world leaders from all corners of the globe, engaging in frank discussions about issues ranging from climate change to nuclear disarmament. His ability to connect with leaders on a personal level made these conversations particularly impactful. His historic visit to China, the first by a reigning pontiff, marked a significant thaw in relations between the Vatican and Beijing. This visit opened doors for further dialogue and cooperation on various fronts. He engaged in dialogue with Chinese officials on religious freedom and human rights. These discussions were crucial in fostering a better understanding between the two entities. Pope Leo XIV also played a pivotal role in mediating conflicts in the Middle East, working tirelessly to bring together leaders from different faiths. His efforts were instrumental in initiating peace talks and reducing tensions in the region. His efforts to promote peace and reconciliation earned him respect and admiration from across the region. His work in the Middle East is often cited as one of his most significant achievements. His commitment to interfaith dialogue was unwavering. He believed that understanding and cooperation among different religious traditions were essential for global harmony. He met with leaders from various religious traditions, emphasizing the common ground that unites us. These meetings were not just symbolic but led to tangible actions and collaborations. Pope Leo XIV's papacy ushered in a new era of engagement between the Vatican and the international community. His proactive approach in addressing global issues set a new standard for future pontiffs. He understood that the world's problems transcended borders, and that faith had a vital role to play in finding solutions. His vision was one of a united world working together to overcome challenges. His legacy is still being written, but one thing is certain. Pope Leo XIV, the American Pope, left an indelible mark on the world stage. His contributions continue to inspire and guide leaders and individuals around the globe. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content. Pope Leo XIV's journey from a small-town American to the leader of the Catholic Church is a testament to the power of faith and determination. As we reflect on his life and legacy, let us be reminded of his message of hope, compassion, and unity.